You know what the most dangerous moment in your health journey is? It's not when you're struggling to start. It's not when you're completely off track. It's when you've been consistent for a bit and suddenly your brain starts offering you very reasonable, very logical, very sophisticated reasons to ease up. I'm Mason and I've got your raw daily fuel for today. Here's the thing about excuses, they evolve. When you're completely out of shape, your excuses are basic. I don't have time, I can't afford it, I'll start Monday. But once you've built some momentum, once you've been showing up consistently, that's when your brain gets creative. That's when excuses put on a suit and tie and start sounding like wisdom. Let me tell you what happened to my mate Steve last month. He'd been crushing it for 3 weeks straight, working out daily, eating well, feeling brilliant. Then he comes to me and says, "You know what, Mason? I've been so strict. I think I deserve a little break. Just for the weekend. I've earned it." Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Sounds like self-care. Sounds balanced. Rubbish. That's sophisticated self-sabotage dressed up as common sense. Here's the brutal truth. I deserve a break is how most people quit permanently. They just don't realize they're quitting yet. Because sophisticated excuses don't feel like giving up, they feel like being smart. Your brain is cleverer than you think, and it's working against you in ways you don't recognize. After you've built consistency, it can't use the old excuses anymore. You've proven you do have time. You've shown you can stick to something. So it upgrades its strategy. It starts offering you brilliant sounding reasons to slow down. And you've been so good, you should celebrate. Balance is important. You don't want to become obsessive. Listen to your body. It's telling you to rest. One weekend won't hurt. You'll get back to it Monday. Every single one of these sounds logical. Everyone sounds like good advice, and that's exactly what makes them so dangerous. Here's what your brain is really saying. This consistency thing is hard work, and I'd rather go back to comfortable patterns. But instead of admitting that, let me convince you this is actually wise. The most dangerous lie, I'll get back on track Monday. Because Monday comes and suddenly it's just until after this work deadline. Then it's just until the kids are sorted. Then it's just until after the holidays. Just until becomes just never, and you don't see it happening because each excuse sounds perfectly reasonable. Let me break down the sophisticated excuses you need to watch for. I need to listen to my body. Sometimes true, usually rubbish. Your body craves consistency. If you've been consistent, your body wants to keep going. What you're actually listening to is your comfort zone, not your body. Balance is important, absolutely true. But using balance as an excuse to quit consistent habits isn't balance, it's avoidance wearing a wellness mask. I don't want to become obsessive. This one's particularly sneaky because it sounds mentally healthy. But there's a massive difference between obsessive behavior and consistent habits. If showing up daily feels obsessive, you're probably calling discipline by the wrong name. I've been so good I deserve a treat. You deserve to feel strong, healthy, and proud of yourself. You deserve the results of consistency. What you don't deserve is to sabotage your own progress in the name of reward. Here's how to spot when your excuses are getting creative. If the reason sounds wise, balanced, and health conscious but leads to you doing less of what's working, it's sophisticated self-sabotage. Real wisdom says this is working, keep doing it. Sophisticated excuses say, this is working so well you can afford to stop. The people who transform their lives long-term aren't the ones who never face these sophisticated excuses. They're the ones who recognize them for what they are, fear dressed up as logic. When your brain offers you a perfectly reasonable excuse to ease up, ask yourself, is this actually wisdom or is this my comfort zone getting creative? Because momentum is precious, it's harder to build than it is to maintain. And once you lose it, you don't just go back to where you started, you go back to square one with the added weight of knowing you had it and let it slip away. Here's your challenge. For the next week, every time you catch yourself making a sophisticated excuse, write it down. Don't judge it, don't fight it, just write it down. You'll be shocked how often your brain tries to sound wise while talking you out of what's working. Your excuses are getting smarter. Make sure you're getting smarter too. I'm Mason. Don't let sophisticated excuses sabotage simple consistency. That's your raw daily fuel for today.